that rain moved through this morning. It's very, very humid outside.
Very humid, and now more
Yeah.
rain, especially to our southeast, right?
Exactly, and also to our southwest, right along the I-35 corridor pretty much. And what you see here is what's left of that severe thunderstorm warning that was supposed to stay in effect until 4:45. But the cell is weakened, so we're not as concerned about the wind. But very close to Middle Creek and also what goes into the Mer d'Azene, we are talking about 1.5 to 2, almost 2.5 inches of rain from that one cell. So once again, our focus is on the flooding more than anything else. And look farther down southwest, we're still having some more. Ottawa, and even farther southwest of that, a few more showers are starting to line up. This is going to continue to be the case for most of the evening hours and the overnight as well, as we're looking for more redevelopment. And don't forget, most of the region is under a flood watch until Saturday morning. And the heaviest will probably be right along I-35 and to the west of that. And that does include the Kansas side as well as the Missouri side too. So the main threat, flooding, another 1 to 3 possible. Main threat as far as any severe thunderstorms, if we get any, will be winds up to 60 miles an hour. And still, if some of these can remain away from everything else, in other words, discrete, we could see a brief tornado, but that seems to be something that's in the equation, but maybe on the lowest end, as our team has been telling you. Here's a look at the exclusive First Alert 9-day forecast. And check out tomorrow, another impact day because of the rain. First portion of the day and some pop-ups that may have you duck inside, but it does not look like it should be as widespread, with the bulk of it happening overnight tonight. 74 to 91 degrees on your Saturday. And then looking towards Sunday as well, starting to heat up a little bit, 92 then. A heat index, though, over 100 to 105. And again, we'll look at the rest of the 9-day forecast in just one second. But I do want to get you through the next, say, 12 to 24 hours or so, which is that severe weather risk, but more importantly, the flooding, with another 1 to 3 inches of rainfall possible. And as mentioned before, right along I-35 for most of it. So here it is on First Alert Future Scan, the latest model I put into the computer. And it's pretty much right on the money as far as where these thunderstorms are popping up. I-70 and southwestward toward Emporia, moving through. This is now 9 and 10 o'clock at night. Still the diagonal from northwest Missouri into the eastern portion of Kansas. Not as much on the Missouri side, going farther east and southeast toward 50 Highway by 65. This is now 4 in the morning. A few globs of heavy rain and thunderstorms. Probably don't have to worry about the severe weather by that time, and it does try to dry out by the middle of the morning hours. But once again, we do have the alert for tonight. And then the rest of the 9-day forecast. The heat comes back on Monday and Tuesday. 77 in the morning both days. Afternoon highs both days, 95. Heat index between 105 and 110. Wednesday, 89 degrees. A stronger front moves through, cooling us down to a high of 80 on Thursday, 82 on Friday, and staying below normal pretty much for the rest of the 9-day forecast, and time to dry out by then, which would be good news, especially with all the rain we have in the next few hours.